return for a score. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
I'm going back to you.
Check 4, check 4.
Red 80. Reset. Reset.
Here's Darnold. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
3 down. Shift. L80. Reset.
Darnold down to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant you the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Let's go now. Mike 5-3. Mike 5-4. Pick me up. Here we go.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 97 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's Darnold. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Darnold finding Anderson here.
Come on, fellas.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Bell.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, son, shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift.
On 2nd down, it's Bell, and he loses the football a 2nd time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd.
Single. Here I come. I'm coming after you, 25. I'm coming after you, 25. Here I come. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. It's that.
Darnold from the gun, letting one go deep for a noon one. And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He couldn't hook up with a noon one that time. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
That's it, baby. We're going to work. 6, pull it, half. We got 3.
They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Kaiser, Hunter Henry brings it in. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Kaiser. And this is caught at the 8. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
First and goal, Chargers.
I'm coming. Check. H3. Watch twist. 57's Mike.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Joker. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 31.
Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
You got him.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Check. He's coming. We got double up. 57 to Mike.
So on 3rd and goal, Gordon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Melvin Gordon with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense.
Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there. Right from the start, we've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A run by Bell on 1st down, going to go nowhere as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Switch.
Red 80. Reset.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. There he goes left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
That's it, baby. That's it.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Here we go, yellow lady. Here we go.
A first carry for Elijah McGuire. And he is met in his tracks behind the line. Scrimmage.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, buddy.
That's right.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Jets on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
We go red 80. Yellow 80. Hey, set. Set.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Now this is fielded in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Chargers will get the football at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going.
Go. Go. Orbit.
Hey, watch that. Watch
Kaiser now to throw on first down. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5 up to the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there brings up second down.
At the 25-yard line.
54's Mike. 54's
off.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
I got you, punk.
Mike's 5'4". Mike 5'4".
Throwing again on second down. Kaiser.
Letting you know right
And that's Keenan Allen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Here we go. Here we go.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Haywood. Mike 54. Mike 54. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Hey, watch Sam. Watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Go.
So that'll back him up 5.
All day.
The delay of game backs him up 5,
Check.
1st and 15.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine.
From the gun, Kaiser. Got Gordon open, completes it. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Hey, watch Sam. Watch Sam. Check Mike 54.
Kaiser yet again.
Switch, double.
And that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys are always taught, find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Here we go, son. Fields left.
We own them.
Yo, lady.
We own them.
Hey, son.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for New York. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Taken from just outside the 30. 43 yards on the punt. 7-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Darnold. Darnold, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. Past the 20. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Badgley on for the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Chargers 33, Jets nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Now Darnold. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch the out. Watch that.
A final shot before the break. Darnold, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
You can't block me.
They go play action. Kaiser nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ja'Kai Polite able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Right there, 54, right there.
22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber. Switch.
Play action now. Kaiser. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Little. And he coughed it up. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go one more. Reset. 40%.
Again, it's Bell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
This is more where I came from.
Reset. 49's the mic. Watch 49.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
And less than a yard.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
3 down. Check 3.
And 80.
Shift.
Topper.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch the flat. Motion. Out.
Play fake. Kaiser. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ready.
So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10.
Target.
To throw again. Kaiser. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. Kaiser now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hey, watch. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
54's Mike. Check.
They'll throw here. Kaiser. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Shift. Watch the shift.
That's it.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Go. All day.
3rd and long for Kaiser. And it's complete. Henry. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To the air again, Kaiser. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Here we go. Yeah.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Set. Ready. 91.